So we have a truck and cab chassis here. It had a tipper on it. The tipper was operated with twin telescopic cylinders. We need to order new cylinders. We've got the pivot point down the back there. We've measured from the pivot point to the center line of the old cylinders. We have to replace the telescopic cylinders. We don't actually have the telescopic cylinders right now. We need to get new ones. We don't have the old ones to see what the stroke was. So we need to use, courtesy of Barry Stoodley Proprietary Limited, useful hoist calculations for tipping angle. So we're going to use the formulas down here to calculate not only what angle we need, but also what the lift height should be on the cylinders going up into the air. So we now know that the pivot point to the center line of the trunnions on the cylinders is 2020 millimeters, and depending on the angle, we'll then use this group of formulas down here. The trunnions are the supports that are welded on each side of the cylinder, and we're going to use these formulas here depending on what angle we want to go to, and can vary between 40 degrees up to 55 degrees depending on what product's actually going to be in the tipper. We'll probably go to about 50 degrees just to be on the safe side. So we'll use the 2020. So based on a 50 degree tip angle, we took the pivot centers and we multiplied it by 0.84 to get the hoist stroke. Here's a calculation there. Pivot centers of 2020 millimeters times 0.84 equals 1696.8. So we just round up to 1.7 meter stroke on the cylinders. What we might also do is measure these existing bolt centers here and see if we can find something off the shelf that'll actually go back into this position here. So we've measured the existing hole centers for the trunnions. That's the front of the truck. Hole centers are 196 by 105. There's a cutout oval which is 185 by 45. This is all in millimeters. So we've just drawn on the piece of paper what we can see here. And this is a trunnion. This is what's called a trunnion. Well, actually this is a trunnion bearing. I'll send you a picture of what a trunnion looks like. We also need to replace these two hoses. They're looking a bit sad, as you can see. So we're going to put two new hoses on as well. That's actually reusable fittings. These will probably go to each inlet on the cylinder.